on this evening show. My name is Faithfulness Woke. I'm not alone in the studio. I've here with me Dr. Peter Anosike, our in-house analyst on today's program. Doctor, say hello to the listeners.
Good afternoon, Nigerian time.
Hmm. Yes, like we all know, we're taking it down here to 6 p.m. So by 5, as usual, I'll be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. Without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Don't forget, we're streaming live on YouTube at VOP Live 90.3 FM. If you want to see the faces behind the mic, the faces in the studio, if you want to know what's happening here, you can go and stream live on YouTube. You all know how we do it on Recap. We take a look at some of the stories that made headlines during the week. It's a way of keeping you updated with the news. Now let us dive into the stories of today. I read out the news headlines. The first story we're gonna be analyzing and looking at today says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party (PDP) exited power at the center. I repeat, the first story we're going to be looking at today says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party exceeded power at the center. The second story we'll be analyzing today says PDP long dead. Jonathan hasn't told me of any 2027 ambition, and this statement was made by Wike. The third story we're going to be looking at this evening says 4 months after Tinubu launched 50 billion naira tractor initiative, tractors remain unused. The fourth story, which we're going to be looking at today, says Tinubu sacks service chiefs, appoints new military heads in sweeping shake-up. And the final story, which we're going to be looking at and discussing today, says Nigerians deserve truth on sudden sack of service chiefs. And this statement was made by the ADC. The ADC tells Tinubu this. Now I move into the details. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. But for now, while we analyze the stories, I would like you to start sending in your messages. Remember, first come, first served. Now, the first story says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party (PDP) exceeded power at the center. Akpabio, who was twice elected governor under the PDP and got into the Senate under the platform of the opposition party, said this during the second reading of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill at plenary on Wednesday. He said, I'm sure that even myself and Senator Abaribe, who have been around for almost 2.5 decades in these electoral matters, I know you don't care about political party, you win elections in any party. Okay, he added that although Nigeria still experience setbacks, the system has improved. Imagine this last election, we had to go up to the Supreme Court again as to whether winning the Federal Capital Territory was the only reason why you should become president, he said. People were saying no, win FCT and then you have won the presidency, so you can lose in 36 states of the federation, but once you win FCT you've become president. They wasted time, had panels upon panels on television. At the end of the day, they got the Supreme Court and back. He further said that common sense could have told us that that was not the intent of the electoral act. Now, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process actually recorded tremendous improvement after the PDP exited power at the center. What is your take on this story?
What is paining me is that Nigerians are wasting their money, their hard-earned money on these so-called senators. That 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 is a major concern to me. Why should we be wasting money on people without a character. It is a problem because we know that it is as clear as anything that election in Nigeria became worse under the APC. It is under the APC that we begin to hear words that we've never heard before. Understand? It is under the APC that we begin to hear technical glitch, which has now transferred to both to JAMB and to WAEC. It has never happened before. It has never happened before. It's under the APC that some gangs begin to beat and kill people. You must not vote if you are from this part of the country. You must not vote if you are from this part of the country. It's under the APC that if you go to the INEC office, they'll first of all ask you where do you come from before they will know whether they will register you or not. It is under this APC. Under PDP, Akpabio won an election as a governor 2 times. Under the APC, he entered through the back door. And the professor that rigged his own election was given 3 years jail term. A professor that rigged his own election, Akpabio, was given 3 years jail term. So, was any professor jailed under the PDP administration? Or the answer is no. Then why must this man be turning a history upside down? So for me, Mahmood Jega will go down in history as the person that conducted the worst election in the history of Nigeria. APC should go down in history as the party that conducted the worst election in this country. So the issue is this. One, they think that Nigerians are suffering from amnesia. That what they say today will not remember tomorrow. But social media doesn't forget. Social media doesn't forget. It is only under APC that more than 1,300 cases were sent to court. That's election cases. More than 1,300. It didn't happen under the PDP administration. Then how can we gauge a party that's conducting a good election and the one that's conducting a bad election? It's under the APC that presidential result was declared in the middle of the night. When good people were sleeping, only bad people are awake. Since 1999 up to 2022, no presidential election have been declared in the night. So, and you know, whatever goes with the night can never be right. Whatever goes with the night can never be right. So Mahmood Yakub know that what he's going to do is not right. That's why he chose to declare result when good people are sleeping. And he's telling me that our election is became better since APC. So he can deceive those who he feels that he can deceive, not everybody.
Yeah, he said he have lots of experience, but
in doing what?
Agree that
in rigging election.
That since PDP left, the election have improved tremendously in the country.
That's why the professor that rigged for him was given 3-year sentence. So if the professor did the right thing, would he have been sentenced? For a court to sentence you, you must have been sentenced with evidence. Court does not pass judgment based on hearsay. So the court, even if Nigeria is a country that is working, Akpabio one shouldn't be in the Senate, let alone being a Senate president. Akpabio should have, as we speak, returned all the salaries, all the benefits, all the bonuses that he has connected as a Senate president, because he entered there through the back door. But we are in era of impunity, where anything goes, anything works. So anybody can say anything, provided he is in APC, it will be accepted as a gospel truth. So APC conducted the worst election in the history of Nigeria since 1960. And the number of election cases prove it. We have never had up to 1,000 people going to court before in this country. And why people go to court is because they know that it is not what they expect that was given to them. What APC did, what INEC did in 2023 was allocation of results. And they know that the result did not reflect the will of the people. And that was why it was declared in the night one. That was why in the morning Nigerians begin to mourn. Because it was not who they voted that was declared. So if the 2023 election reflected the will of the people, there would have been jubilation, celebration all across all the country. But a whole presidential election was declared and the country went into mourning. That simply shows that what was declared did not reflect the will of the people. So how else can we say it? How else can we say it? So Akpabio, well, he is already in a retired old people's home. And Bob Marley say, once a man, twice a child.
Okay, doctor, this statement is made. Is it an objective one? Like, is it really true that when the PDP was leading, the country was not balanced?
Well, it depends on what he means by not being balanced. He became a governor that's 2 times in PDP. So, and the quality of life of Nigerians was far higher under the PDP than what we have now. Because under the PDP, we've never seen one white man, Nigerian, queuing up and one white man was giving them bread, was giving enough of bread each in Nigeria. Even in South Africa those days, I didn't see that. But it happened under this government. We've not seen where people went there to get free food, and many of them were stampeded to death. Understand? So this shows you a country that is balanced, a system that is balanced, and the one that is not balanced. For me, Afghanistan is better than the country we are having now. Understand me? So it had never been this bad, and my prayer is that it will not continue like this.
We hope it will not continue like this if everyone will have to come out to vote come 2027. All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm receiving calls. Please do not call now. The time to call is 5 o'clock. Then I will pick your calls and also read out your messages. Don't forget, it's 5 o'clock, not now. We just finished discussing the first story, which says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party exceeded power at the center. All right, when it's 5, you're gonna tell me what you think about the story that was just analyzed by Dr. Peter Anosike. Now we're gonna move down to the second story, which says PDP long dead. Jonathan hasn't told me of any 2027 ambition, and this statement was made by Wike. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, on Friday declared that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, was long dead, blaming the party's current woes on impunity, arrogance, and disregard for internal democracy by some of its governors. Speaking during his monthly media chat monitored in Abuja, Wike said the ongoing exodus of party members was not a surprise to him, insisting that everything I warned about has come to pass. Tsunami has been happening. Don't you see people leaving their parties? He said. I've always said from day one that with what is going on, if it continues, the PDP will lose. I said it severally that if things were not done properly, we would regret it. And that is what is happening today. Wike, who served 2 terms as governor of Rivers State and was a key power broker in the PDP before joining the Tinubu administration, said it was embarrassing that governors who once presided over the party's internal processes were now deserting. Okay, he said we're now deserting. I think he's one of those that deserted, right, Doctor?
For me, he said that one of the things that he said that Jonathan has not told him of his presidential ambition. The question we should ask ourselves is, who is Nyesom Wike that Jonathan must tell him? That's the question. Is it because he is constituting nuisance in Abuja, and that is why all the world will now be revolving around him? Is it because he is constituting nuisance in Abuja that Nigeria will now be resolving around him? So anybody that now want to seek for an election will first of all come and pay homage to Emperor Nyesom Wike. The issue is this, that PDP is dead. I said it before him. I said it before him that my exact word was that PDP is a broken down vehicle that will not be repaired until after 2027 general election, thanks to Nyesom Wike. That was my exact word. And I also said that Labour Party is a broken down vehicle that will not be repaired until after 2027 general election, thanks to Julius Abure. So that PDP is dead, he's not telling us anything new. But he is the main person that was used to kill PDP.
But Doctor, does Wike and Jonathan have a kind of close relationship for him to say that Jonathan did not actually tell him about his this?
Well, what's his name? Patient Jonathan was the person that made Nyesom Wike governor of Rivers State, which is a very big mistake. Which she need to go and ask God for repentance. Understand? Because he brought devil to this country. It was her that was opinion that Nyesom Wike should be made a governor.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe she must not have known that he was going to turn out that way.
Well, the issue is this, then Nyesom Wike, Jonathan was battling with Amechi, Rotimi Amechi, and Wike was on the side of Jonathan. And first of all, Jonathan made him Minister of Education State. So then 2015, they now decided that Wike should be governor. Maybe as human beings, they did not know that it is a monster that they want to make a governor. So that's why I say that Jonathan and Patience need to apologize to Nigerians. Jonathan has two apologies to make to Nigerians. One, bringing Reno Omokri. That's the first apology that he needs to make to Nigerians, because without Jonathan, nobody knows Reno Omokri. Then the next, making Nyesom Wike governor, because if Nyesom Wike was not made governor, this insanity we are experiencing in this country would not have been experiencing it. So assuming that he wants to be president, these are the issues he must address before even coming out. Assuming he wants to be president, he has to apologize to Nigerians for bringing two monsters on us. So PDP is dead and was killed by Nyesom Wike. Understand? So that Tinubu will have an easy ride in 2027. The same way that Labour Party is also dead, so that Tinubu will not have any strong opposition. But that you kill the opposition and you win election does not make you a strong fighter. Understand? That you kill the opposition or you manipulated the process and win election does not make you a popular candidate. Does not make you a strong fighter. So that's why when they talk of a master strategy, I told myself it is for the people who doesn't understand what politics is all about. There's nothing like a master strategy. There's nothing like a master strategy in this. If you are strong, if you feel that people love, because election is a referendum, it's a still what. Understand? It is an appraisal of your stewardship in office. If you feel that you do well, let the election be free and fair, so that let the people decide whether you have done well or not. Because people will always say thank you for somebody that did well. It's only when you know that you have not delivered on your election promises that you now begin to kill the opposition. Just like what is happening in different parts of the country where the leaders of the opposition are in detention or are being disqualified from contesting an election. It's simply because the president of the country know that they did not deliver on their campaign promises, which is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. So that was why Nyesom Wike was given that mandate, go and destroy PDP. What is name? Abure, Arabam B. Apapa, we are given the mandate to go and destroy Labour Party, so that we will not have any strong opposition in 2027. So, assuming that he wins 2027, somebody will tell me that he is a master strategist. That's absolute nonsense. If you are strong, if you are a strategist, let the opposition stay.
Dr. Does Wike's statements imply that he's distancing himself from PDP, or is it positioning himself for a potential role in the party's rebuilding?
Which potential role? Wike's political career, the highest he can ever get is running for the Senate in Rivers State. That is the highest that he can ever get, running for the Senate in Rivers State. So he cannot get any other thing more than it. So positioning himself for what? Is it for president or for vice president? Wike cannot get any vote outside the Rivers State unless those that he use money to buy.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap on the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and we are discussing stories that made headlines during the week. We have actually discussed two stories this evening, of which the first was Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party exited power at the center. And the second story, which we just finished discussing, says PDP long dead. Jonathan hasn't told me of any 2027 ambition, and this statement was made by Nyesom Wike. Now, this leads us to our third story this evening. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. Let your messages start coming in. First come, first served. I'm going to call out the number for the message. That's for the WhatsApp message, which is 0817 175 6338. You can start sending in your message now. Now let's go to the third story, which says 4 months after Tinubu launched 50 billion naira tractor initiative, tractors remain unused. Nearly 4 months after President Bola Tinubu launched 50 billion naira worth of farm tractors to boost food production, the equipment remains idle, exposing Nigerians' recurring pattern of stalled agricultural reforms, bureaucratic bottlenecks, and waste of public resources that undermine the government's mechanization agenda. The machinery is currently gathering dust at the headquarters of the National Agricultural Seed Council, NASC. While there are no official details on the exact cost of the 9,022 agricultural machines imported from Belarus, findings by the Guardian reveal that an average tractor costs about 28 million naira. Consequently, the 2,000 tractors alone may have cost the country about 30 billion naira, even at a subsidized rate of 15 million naira each. Okay, at the launch, President Tinubu unveiled 2,000 tractors, 2,000 disc plows and harrows, 1,000 disc ridgers, 1,200 tractor trailers, 500 seed drills, 300 boom sprayers, 10 harvesters, and 12 mobile workshop vehicles, among other spare parts. Doctor, all these I will mention and none have been used. What is the problem?
Well, those who have been following this program will remember that when this thing happened, I told them that it will not work. Understand? I said that they should bring their own children to go and start driving those tractors. That was my exact word. They should go and bring their own children to go and start driving those tractors. So even on this program, around January, February, when they talk about having a youth conference, it was with a program. It was Chioma Innocent was anchor on that day. I told Chioma that this is just that nothing is going to happen. That nothing is that this their so-called youth conference is not going to happen. And even if they are going to, even if it's to happen, they are going to battle who is to be sent, and that the Senate is going to jacket, understand me, by sending their own children. And how it's going to happen is that they will just get these people, put them in one hall. They say it's going to be a 1 month or whatever, which I know is useless. I told them how this is going to happen. The senators will say that they will nominate the youth that will be at the conference. And they will get these people, put them in a hotel, understand? Now bring comedians, understand? And begin to entertain them for 1 month. Then give them a certificate of participation, everything ends. Understand me? That is what I said then, and we are now in October. The youth conference that's supposed to happen at the first quarter. Up to today, it hasn't happened. So, in the same way, I know that when they are talking about food security, agriculture. I say it is a waste of time. I say whoever is going to drive that tractor want to commit suicide. Where are you taking
Why?
it to?
Why would the person commit suicide?
To which farm? Farm that have been overrun by bandits. Farms that have been overrun by bandits. Mind you, Buhari under his tenure brought about 5,000 tractors from Brazil. All these are still packed. All these are still because they don't want to solve the first problem first, which is insecurity. Our farms are not safe. Nobody who want to live will take any tractor to the farm. The bandits will kill him and take that tractor away. Very soon, you now see terrorists now driving tractors.
I'm farming on the farmland.
Understand me? Very soon, you now see terrorists now driving tractors. A governor was crying 2 days ago that terrorists are now using drones. Do you know what that means? That terrorists are now using drones. That they are going higher and higher.
Every day.
From ragtag army to using sophisticated weapons and now using drones. The people that come for negotiation in Castina, we are wearing rocket launchers, general purpose machine guns, which even our Nigerian army don't have. And the war is proudly came, sat down, listening to them, and wore it back to the forest. Understand? So, for you to see which those pictures are known of those bandits wearing those sophisticated weapons, and you call yourself a farmer, you have been given a tractor. So that's why it's still parked there. Because nobody will want to use it unless he or she want to commit a suicide. Understand?
Okay.
Nobody will want to drive that tractor unless he or she want to commit a suicide.
I thought they just intentionally packed it instead
For
of
what?
sharing it. Oh, so people don't want to take the tractor and start farming.
In which farm? Which farm? You are driving a tractor, somebody is there with AK-47 waiting for you. So this country is a joke, a very, very big joke. And so that is the reason why they say we don't want to take. States are saying that they don't want to take because they cannot drive it anywhere. So you are in Benue. You want to carry a tractor to the forest, or you are in a Ebonyi state, you are in Plateau state, you are in Borno. You want to drive a tractor, it cannot work. So it is just our resources that is being wasted. Understand? I'm not against or the president. If we do that, what is right, I will commend him. But all this propaganda achievement, I'm not for it. I am not for it. And I'll keep on saying it. And again, this reminds me, on Friday, P2B talked about the centralization of the ports. Because they talk about spending 1.2 trillion naira on upgrading the Apapa wharf. That's 1.2. But there are still other ports in the country, like Warri ports, One ports. Understand? Then Port Harcourt ports. Even we also have a mini port in Onitsha. Then P2B was saying, why can't you make the other ports to work? That was P2B's argument. Why can't you make the other ports to work? An instance, taking a container from Lagos to Onitsha is more expensive than importing a full container of goods from anywhere in the world. That's taking a container from Lagos to Aba, from Lagos to Onitsha is more expensive than importing a container full of goods from China, from Dubai. You see it? Now, if Port Harcourt refinery is working, understand? It will be easier for businessmen in the south to make use of, because Port Harcourt has boundary with Aba. Do you understand that? So, but one, they think that they are punishing the Igbos. Understand me? So that everything should be revolving around the Lagos. So when your container come here, it will be cleared here. They will make money. Understand me? Yeah. So as it's being transported from Lagos to Aba or to Port Harcourt, the Alburos will be making money. Who will be stopping the container? But at the end of the day, what are they doing with this money? Life remains the same. But if they can change it, if they can make the other ports work, one, it will free our roads, will stay more. Because the weight of the containers, of the trainers, is what is spoiling these roads. Understand? The weight of the containers is what is spoiling these roads. Every day you hear of a train truck killing people on the road, because they would drive night and day to get to where they are going, because it's a very long distance. So that was what the argument that P2B was making, that they should decentralize. And when you decentralize, other areas will develop. There will be businesses in other areas. What makes Lagos attractive is because it is the first state in the country that to have both international airport and international seaport. It is the first state in Nigeria to have an international airport and international seaport. So people are now rushing here for business. And today, Lagos is over congested. Lagos has a population over 20 million people. Lagos has a population of over 20 million people. But when you decentralize, business will go down to all these areas. Understand? People will also move. An instance, if a Port Harcourt wharf begin to work now, or if on a wharf begin that to work now, many of the importers in Lagos will go back. Because their containers will now be landing in Port Harcourt wharf. So they have no business again being here. Do you understand that? But they want economic strangulation of the other parts of the country. They want economic strangulation of the other parts of the country. So they don't want the other parts of the country to develop, because they want everybody to be here, so that they will be paying tax here. They will be exploiting them here. They will be harassing them here. Now you are telling people, go back to where you come from. Go back to where you come from. And you don't want to create an enabling environment for them to go back. It is an irony. It is an irony. What people should know is that before today, New York is the business capital of the world. But before we have New York, we have York. Understand? So when business develop outside York, they now call it New York. Do you understand that? We have Delhi. When business shifted, we now have New Delhi. Understand?
Yeah.
We now have New Delhi. These are developments. Understand? We have Jersey before. When business develop, we now have New Jersey. Understand? New Jersey, just for those who know America very well, New Jersey is just 2 hours from New York. And a lot of people, and it's just like Lagos and Abeokuta. That's the distance between New York and New Jersey. These are developments. Instead of businesses concentrating in one state or in one city, let us spread it. And when they are decentralizing, businesses will begin, development will begin to spring up in the other areas.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Here we discuss stories that made headlines during the week. Don't forget, get ready by 5 o'clock. I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation and give us a take on these stories that were discussed this evening. The first story we discussed says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvements after the People's Democratic Party exited power at the center. The second story says PDP long dead. Jonathan hasn't told me of any 2027 ambition, and this statement was made by Wike. The third story, which we just finished discussing, says 4 months after Tinubu launched 50 billion naira tractor initiative, tractors remain unused. Doctor, we're gonna go carry 1 tractor each to start farming.
And you drive it at where?
All right, this takes us to the next topic. The next story we're gonna be discussing this evening, which says Tinubu sacks service chiefs, appoints new military heads in sweeping shakeup. I'll read the details. President Bola Tinubu has announced the immediate removal of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and other service chiefs in a major overhaul of Nigeria's military leadership, News 360 Nigeria report. According to a statement issued on Friday by Sunday Dare, Special Advisor to the President on Media and Public Communication, the decision is part of the administration's ongoing effort to strengthen the country's national security framework. The statement revealed that General Olufemi Oluyede has been appointed as the new Chief of Defense Staff, replacing General Musa. Major General W. Shaibu was named Chief of Army Staff, while Air Vice Marshal S.K. Aneke is the new Chief of Air Staff. Rear Admiral I. Abbas has been appointed Chief of Naval Staff. Major General E.A.P. Ondedeye, I don't know if I pronounce this very well, I'm very sorry, will retain his position as Chief of Defense Intelligence. President Tinubu expressed his gratitude to the outgoing service chiefs for their dedication and service to the nation, praising their contributions to maintaining national security. He also urged the newly appointed officers to uphold professionalism, vigilance, and unity within the armed forces of Nigeria. All appointments take immediate effect, the statement concluded. Now, Doctor, should I say, how can this change affect the moral and cohesion of the military? Because this was actually, should I say, the sudden change in the military.
Well, the issue is this: the president has the constitutional right to hire and fire. So whoever can hire can also fire. So it is constitutionally vested on him to even hire in the morning and fire in the evening. So we cannot say that it is sudden. Those people have been there for the past 2 years. Because they started at the same time. It was only the former chief of army staff who died and was replaced by this Onduyode. So they have been there for the past two and a half years. Okay. And really, things we are not working. We are being fed with propaganda. Understand? We are being fed with propaganda that they are winning the war. Why terrorism is giving birth. Understand? Why terrorism is giving birth on a daily basis. Before we had Boko Haram. Understand? But they have given birth to ISWAP. From ISWAP to Nakarawa.
Wow.
From Nakarawa to Manduda. This one operating between Kwara and Niger State. Understand? We now have Turuji. They call that one bandits. So from terrorists to bandits, understand? So under their watch. So you don't continue with a losing team. So for me, what I have to say on that is that the president has the right to hire and fire, and that's what he has done. It is within his power to hire or fire.
Then the question now says, how transparent was this appointment process?
One, he doesn't need any consultation or any advice. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So he can appoint whoever he wants. But on spread, just like we are still where we are. Understand? Because one, under in the last service chiefs, that are the people that were sacked 2 days ago. We had Oganda from the southeast. Understand? So now Oganda was removed. We now have one Aneke from the southeast. So it is still that same one. And before now, we have 2 from the southwest. And we still have that 2. So the people that I can say we are affected is northwest, because Christopher Musa, the chief of defense staff, was from northwest, but was replaced. But the current chief of army staff is from north central, Kogi State. Understand? That is it. So even Tinubu did is in this appointment thing, Tinubu did better than Buhari, because in Buhari's 8 years, we did not have anybody from the southeast among the service chiefs. Understand? In Buhari's 8 years, we don't have one single Igbo man in the service chief. That's among the service chiefs. But under Tinubu, we had Oganda. Oganda is from Enugu State in Soka, to be precise, who was the chief of naval staff. And we now have this guy now, Aneke, who is also from the southeast.
Okay, Doctor, will this shake-up impact Nigeria's participation in regional security initiative?
The only way to curb insecurity is one, good governance. All the guns in the world cannot stop insecurity. All the jets in the world cannot stop insecurity. The only way to stop insecurity is through good governance. When the people are with you, when there's emotional attachment between those in government and the governed, they'll begin to see government property as their own. They'll begin to protect government property. They will begin to give vital information to the government. Because all these terrorists, bandits, they don't live in the air. They live among other people. But there's this feeling of I don't care. Understand? Because government is not caring enough for you. So why must you support them? Understand? Why must you support them? So the number one, that's when they are not talking about this buying jets, ammunition, I'll be nothing in my mind. All the guns in the world cannot stop insecurity. The only thing that will stop insecurity is good governance. Let the people be happy with your administration. Make other people happy. They will support you. They will support you. Because now, if you see them burning a government facility, it will be stupidity on your own part that you go that to stop those that are doing it, because you are not benefiting anything from the government. Understand? Because you have no stake, you have no share. Understand? Government don't even care that you exist. Let me give you a particular example of what people do when they feel that government cares for them. In 2000 and in 9/11, when the World Trade Center was attacked, understand? They did it in such a way, that's 9/11, understand? They did it in such a way that those terrorists led by Osama, understand? They programmed a jet to go and hit at White House. They programmed a jet to go and destroy the White House. And the White House is the symbol of America. It's the seat of power of American government. So they programmed a jet to go and crash at White House. But some Americans inside that aeroplane begin to fight that's with the terrorists, and diverted that jet from crashing into the White House, because they don't want America to be disgraced. Understand me? Because they know that America cares for them, so they are ready to die for their country. But today, if a plane is programmed that to go and destroy Aso Rock, and you are inside, what you do is to beg the terrorists to release you, let them continue. Understand? Because Aso Rock don't care that you exist. Understand me? Aso Rock don't care that you exist, so you cannot fight for them. Understand me? If I'm inside there, I will, excuse me, just set me free and continue.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna say.
Because they don't, that's what I would say, because they don't care that I exist.
Oh my God.
So the only way to stop insecurity is through good governance, not by bullets, not by guns, not by Tokana jets and so on and so forth.
All right. If you're just joining us, this is Recap on Voice of a People 90.3 FM. Oh my God. Doctor has made me laugh like this. Okay, we're going to be moving fastly to our final story, which says Nigerians deserve truth on sudden sack of service chiefs. ADC tells Tinubu. The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to tell Nigerians the real reasons behind the sudden removal of the country's service chiefs, saying the abrupt shake-up has raised questions about transparency and stability in government. In a statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary Malam Bolaji Abdullahi, the party said that although the president, as commander-in-chief, has the authority to make such changes, the timing, coming amid widespread rumors of an attempted coup, makes openness and clear communication essential. We acknowledge that the president reserves the power to make such changes as he may deem fit. However, we are somewhat concerned that this change is coming in the wake of widespread rumors of an attempted coup, rather, the ADC said. So, Doctor, can you please analyze this story? The ADC is actually complaining that the Nigerians deserve to know the truth on why these service chiefs were sacked suddenly.
Well, the issue is this. Last Saturday, that was when we heard that of this of a coup attempt. That 16 soldiers were being detained for an attempted coup.
Thank you.
The I read that story from Sahara or reporters before other news media begin to carry the same story. But the defense headquarters gave a stupid excuse. No, that they were not detained for coup, that they failed the exams. Understand me? So if somebody failed the exam, you arrest him and you detain him.
Imprisoned.
So it was that Saturday that the rumor of a coup attempt broke. Then this week you change your service chiefs. Understand? So if a witch cries in the night and the baby dies in the morning, who killed the baby? Everybody will say that it is the witch. Understand me? So there was a rumor of a coup last week, and this week you change your service chiefs. So everybody will feel that that the changing was because of the queue. So that's what the ADC is saying, that we don't want to be in the dark. Tell Nigerians why this sudden change. Because I know that about 5-6 months ago, there were call that's on the president to change or the service chiefs, especially when the massacre was going on in Benue and in Plateau State. There were calls for the service chiefs to be changed because they were not doing enough. But for the past 1-2 months, there have been no call for the change of service chiefs. They were even counting their praises. That's saying that they are winning the war. And there's nowhere in the world that you can change a winning team. So now all of a sudden, changing your service chiefs, why a few days ago, or there was a rumor, the coup attempt. So this is why ADC is saying that Nigerians should know why this sudden change. That Nigerians should be told the reason for this sudden change. Because one, in Nigeria, we don't really know what is happening in government unless you have people up there, or you are doing your own private investigations. Otherwise, what you hear from government is half-truth, misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda. This is what government is dishing out on a daily basis. And when you put people in the dark, they will begin to bring up speculations. Understand me? They will begin to bring up speculation. So the only thing that tell Nigerians the truth. Was there any coup attempt or not? Understand? Was there any coup attempt or not? Let us be on the safe side. I know that most Nigerians, just like me, will not be in support of a military government. Because I was old enough in 1984 when Buhari came in as a military head of state. In short, then I was in class 3 in the secondary school. So I witnessed the years of the military in Nigeria. I know that it's not that's a good story. So no Nigerian would want a military government. So, but telling Nigerians the truth, it will be a way of the people to support your government. But when you begin to hide things from them, begin that to give stupid excuses, understand, that they were arrested because they failed the exam. Even a 6-year-old child cannot even understand,
Yeah.
believe that. So ADC is doing what they're supposed to do. Nigerians should be told the truth. Why this sudden change? But I have also said that the president has the right to change who that's to hire and fire.
Yeah, they also mentioned that they'll mention.
Yeah, but assuming that this change has come without the rumor of the coup, ADC wouldn't have issued this statement. That's why I said if a witch cries in the night and a child dies in the morning, then there's a suspicion. So ADC is asking the right question. Nigerians should be told
the truth.
The truth.
All right. If you're just joining us, this is a recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes, it is time to open the studio line so you can join in the conversation. The number to do that is 0700 903 903 903. But before that, I'm gonna be reading out the news headlines of today again. And please, when commenting, comment according to the stories we discussed this evening and make your languages civil as well, and move away from your radio set once I pick your calls. Thank you so much, as you're gonna abide by these rules. Okay, the news headlines of today says Senate President Godswill Akpabio has claimed that Nigeria's electoral process recorded tremendous improvement after the People's Democratic Party exited power at the center. PDP long dead. Jonathan hasn't told me of any 2027 ambition, and the statement was made by Wike. 4 months after Tinubu launched 50 billion naira tractor initiative, tractors remain unused. Tinubu sacks service chiefs, appoints new military heads in sweeping shake-up. And the final story says Nigerians deserve truth on sudden sack of service chiefs. ADC tells Tinubu. What is your take? What is your thought? What do you think about the stories that made headlines during the week? This is Time to Speak. Don't forget, this is Voice of the People, where you have a voice. Spoke. According to Kaviju there. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Your name and location?
My name is Ike James. I'm calling from Songwater.
All right, Ike, go ahead.
I thank you. This is my first time to call your program.
Okay, where is my bag?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I greet your analysis here.
Yeah, he greets you too.
The man is very wonderful. God bless you.
Amen.
I want to talk about Akpabio.
Okay.
The man is not fair to himself, not about us, every Nigeria. Because in another crime, the man will not be there, call himself Senate President. Because the person who conduct the election for him, will manipulate that election for him, is now in 3 years jail term. And if he down there telling us the whole Nigeria that Nigeria election has improved, it is shame. And then coming back to this Mr. Wike Avi, Minister for FCT. To me, Wike, I never take any of the issues serious in my life, because before he left now government house, he said that nothing will connect him for that government house in Port Harcourt. Look at him. Even before all that time, he said that during Buhari time, say there is no any offer that APC will offer him that will take that position in so-called APC. Look at him today. Why you say you want to be a president under PDP, that they should use that PDP presidential district to South. Now then, they don't use the thing to South now. Why can't he come outside and contest? If he believes himself, let him come outside. Right. It is same for them. They are saying that it's time for South. Why they not say Southeast? Southeast never produced any candidate, never produced a president.
In some
Thank you. God bless you for your work. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also call us via WhatsApp with the number 0817 175 6338. Hello, good evening.
Hello, 34.
Maz.
Good evening, my sister.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Darlington.
No, it's Dr. Peter Nosike, not Mr.
Peter Nosike, I beg you to say. Good evening, Oga Master.
Yeah, he's greeting.
You don't speak, just even though summarize everything, no any doubting. As they explain this thing, that is, I just say, may God continue to give him all knowledge and wisdom.
Amen.
So that he will use and analyze us. Because the thing there, this is really I did like this, my head is full. As he just analyze everything down to down. So thank you, Ogami. Thank you, especially. See, about of chief of defense and chief of minister where the Mr. President change. I don't know. Maybe this time is it a time when supposed to change them because he had the rumor so that if they want to kill, that's why you change the chief of staff. Okay, this is X-Men and Boko Haram where they keep people safe. So the only thing that affect government, the government will appear to realize. But the one where they fear the masses, the government know they fear. So my sister, thank you for good job. May they continue. I'll be watching. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so much for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is your take? What is your thoughts about the stories that were discussed?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Shola. I'm calling from Ebeda. Is that Faith, right?
Yes, it's Faith. Shall I go ahead?
Okay. Yeah, I greet your guest to Mr. Anosike. Am I right?
Yes, he greets
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, my own interest is, on the alleged coup and the shuffling of the military chiefs. There is this pattern. There's something that has been so consistent with this present president, and that is total desperation to cling on to power at all cost. For me, when, the rumor has been going on that there were coup underground and all those stuff. I believe this is just it's just they're just trying to scare away. I'm not saying that it's not possible. There could have been plans, but don't get this is a government that is a government of propaganda. It's a government of everything they do. It's all about themselves. Just like your callers have been saying, all the previous callers. Okay, all the terrorism going on in the north, has the president done? What order as the commander-in-chief, to protect the interests of Nigeria, to protect the lives and properties of Nigerians? He doesn't care. Even Nigerians need to talk. Nigerians need to lament before it does the normal thing when Nigerians are being attacked in their homes. Look at when he went to, was it the one that happened in Benue? Was it Benue? He didn't even actually go to the place the incident happened. So what is my point here? Is that he just wants to cling on to power, and we have a lot in our hands as Nigerians. And with Nigerians, we are caged. That's what gives me a lot of worry. We are so docile and we are caged. Even this 2027 now, you understand? With the person he has selected, he has chosen as the NX chairman, that person must definitely down to his tone. All those what do you call it? All those promises he was giving to us. We are going to make sure they do this, it. Who is going to believe that? I'm not going to believe that. Or at the end of the day, I'm sorry to say, the people themselves are the ones that will take back their country. It's not even cool. What they are afraid of is not what will happen. It's the people themselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for giving your thoughts on the stories that were discussed. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Obina calling from Ikotu.
All right, go ahead.
I disagree with Wiki and people that he said so that the PDP is dead.
So
what PDP? What PDP? Ma?
So you think PDP is not dead?
Yes. PDP is alive. More life than APC. So for many Nigerians, their experience of 16 years of PDP and over 10 years of APC, in fact, we will see the difference
a lot of gap. What the PDP needs is just a right candidate in 2027. So I no believe that PDP is dead. Many Nigerians are passing through hell today in Nigeria. So during the time of PDP, people eat what they want in this nation. Eat and throw away. Rice is 6,000 and 7,000. The best rice for market is 10,000 naira. Food was not our problem then. But today, many people are begging before they eat in Nigeria. Many homes are scattered here and there because they can no longer feed themselves. Before 2015, APC promised that they are going to all the refinery in Nigeria will work. In 6 months, they will clear terrorists. And then they will make sure that they fight corruption, that the PDP is corrupt. And then today, what are we seeing? They should answer the question that they are telling the whole world that the PDP is dead. Who tell you that they are dead? So the life of APC, in fact, the more life of PDP for that today, what they need is right candidates. Nigerians are not fool in this nation. Right. That they will open their eyes and go and vote for people that are punishing them with hunger.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's my own opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving your take and your opinion on the stories that were discussed. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also call us via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. Hello, good evening. Please move away from your radio set.
Hello, Chioma. Is it Chioma?
No, it's Faithful.
Faithful. Good evening.
Good
Dr.
evening.
Peter Anasike, I greet you. My name is Shobina, calling from Ejigbo.
All right, go ahead.
The worst thing that happened to Nigeria is APC to enter power. That's the worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. The worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. Their propaganda, lies. In short, in conclusion, the worst thing to happen to Nigeria is the APC to take over power. And it's very difficult to collect it from them because they come with all manners of characters. But God will help Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your take. Thank you so much for calling.
In conclusion, the worst thing to happen.
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Faithfulness.
Welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to
Good
the show.
evening to Dr. Peter Nosike.
Good evening. He's listening.
I always want to hear his voice. My name
Good
is
evening, Jovial. Good evening.
Okay, so I'm sure he's fine. The Faithfulness.
Yeah.
You know that you're a Gen Z person. Did you see the picture making rounds on Facebook? Wike under PDP and Wike under APC. If you see that picture, Wike under PDP looks very healthy. The way Wike that I know used to look.
Very fresh.
Fresh.
Doctor.
Even with his 40 million naira whiskey, he was looking fresh there. Now go and check Wike under APC. It's not too far. Check the interview he granted where he sees the Rise TV, Channel TV, all the TV stations just yesterday. Look at Wike. And I am beginning to think that I think if I were Wike, I would take excuse from governance and take care of myself. That is why a person like that and those in APC saying PDP is dead, they can say anything. Nigerians are the real opposition. What we are saying is that we want this country to be good. That's why we keep talking. We want the president to put this country in order. I said it the other time. If I don't know where I'm going, Bob Marley sang that song, I know where I'm coming from. Please, reverse this country. If you cannot take us to Buhari, take us close to Buhari. It will be fine. So if that is not happening, we are not going anywhere. Anybody who is saying that the president has changed the service chief, the doctor took his time to analyze that news very well. It is not about changing the service chiefs or giving them mandates. We want results. We want to eat food this coming year, because the scarcity of food and the exorbitant prices of items this year will be tripled next year, faithfulness, if care is not taken, because nothing has happened this year in Nigeria. Insecurity everywhere, kidnapping. We want this country to work, so we are begging the president, the people you are appointing, if you like, change them again tomorrow morning. We want results, and we are supporting when good things happen under this country. My very good example is that the doctor took his time to say that the president has every right to change the service chiefs anytime, and did not say anything against the president changing it. For those who will come and tell us that this analyst is not saying what is right. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for your take this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also call us on WhatsApp via 0817 175 6338. Let us hear your thoughts on the stories. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. My name is Kenny Rafter.
All right, go ahead.
I'm calling from Shasha.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
You see, the last caller, what he said about Wiki, there's nothing to write home about that. Why? Because if he's talking of looking the appearance of Wiki is no more. It's not going back. It's moving forward in age. So you cannot compare Wiki of 3 years to this year. They must grow old. So he shouldn't say anything about looking ugly or be looking this day. He's an old man. So what I just want to talk about is just the changing of the chief of army staff. The president has the right. He has the right to fight. He has the right to lose. So he knows they are in government. They watch each other. So he knew when to and when not to. So that is my contribution.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening. Please move away from your radio set.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
My name is Stanley.
Okay, Stanley, can you please move away from your radio set? I'm getting an echo feedback here. Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, you can go ahead now.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, Stanley.
Hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Hello?
I think you have to call back. Stanley, call back. I'm going to pick your calls. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, my sister. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you? Your name and location? Uh-oh. I lost that call. Do well to call back. And the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is from again.
Okay, go ahead.
The thing is just that, to me, I would say that the president changing his service chief is not even the problem, but are they ready to perform? Because it's not all about changing the services. All these people that you have changed, are they ready to perform? You know that these days now, one cannot easily go inside the bush. You cannot just, even in your village, you can't just stand up and walk inside the bush like you want to go and face firewood or you want to go and collect mushrooms inside the bush. It's not possible. Because you know, there is people are there to kidnap you, and once they kidnap you, are in trouble. So these days, you know, we that is in Lagos, we think we are safe, but gradually this thing is coming closer. Look at Kwara State now. The only thing we hear every day in Kwara State now is kidnapping, killing, which is not like that before. So I don't say that since we are changing services, well, maybe they want to be more serious. But it's just a kind of changing services for the sake of changing services. I'm not even sure. They are not even serious. They are not ready. They are not ready. The other day, I saw a video where more than 400 people wearing army uniform gone. I was like, who are these people? They said they are bandits. They came for peace. I was like, Jesus, inside this country. More than 400 men, heavily armed with AK-49, AK-47, coming for peace talk with their gun. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We are not in trouble. Okay, thank you very much for your take. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What do you think about these stories that was discussed this evening? Hello, good evening. I lost a call. Do well to call back. I'm gonna pick it up right here. Once it is 5:30, I'll start reading out the WhatsApp messages. Do well to call us back. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
My name is Sylvester. I'm calling from Lake.
Okay, please can you move away from your radio set?
Okay.
Thank you.
What I want to chip in inside this topic is this. Nobody say, we are not saying that for Mr. President to change anybody in the position is not good, or that he doesn't have the right to do what he wants to do. But as he's doing it, is all this making any effect in Nigeria, this our country? Is there any gain, any improve of all this to make the country better? At least they have to give us impression. They have to show us that they are really wants to work. They want to make this country to be a better place by making things to be in order, putting things to be in order, not by change this person. At the end of the day, all is zero. Do you understand? At the end of the day, all is zero. Let them just to sit up and do the needful, do the right thing. Not that they are not hearing what people are saying, or people are trying, people are dying everywhere. They know what to do, but they don't want to do it. It's just like they are just beating about the bush, running around, chasing what they do, what is not useful, what is not needful to be chasing. They leave the most important thing that they're supposed to be doing, and be doing another thing. So it's really annoying. It's really annoying. APC and PDP. For me personally, I prefer PDP government. Seriously, because I know how things is during the time of PDP. But since when APC entered government, everything in Nigeria just automatically changed. Everything turned upside down. Many families has broken today because they can't afford paying school fees, paying house rent, buying food stuff. Everything just rises. Small things like this that we used to buy small change. When you enter market, just like you want to buy a house or you want to buy a car, they'll be calling price like as.
Thank you.
I don't understand.
Thank you very much.
But that is my own opinion. Let them to change.
Thank you.
I can say APC change, APC hope. Let them to change. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, President. Please, the new appointees, we just hope that they do their work well. This is what Nigerians are hoping for. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903.
Hello? You are online. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Good evening. Your name and location?
You have Paul online from Lagos here.
Okay.
I agree, Dr. Anasite.
Okay, he gets you back.
I am always placated with his own kufuko and unbiased analysis always. It's only a demented person with, with his bias. Dr. Anasite is only talking what you don't know, or he's talking with bias. No, he's saying the way it is. I personally, I live everything and listen to him.
If we have journalists like him in Nigeria, Bakare, I don't think this country will be the way it is. The duty of journalists is to search information. But today, they are afraid of any NBC. It's like they are, if you are afraid of any NBC, Nigeria, your wisdom starts in this government of Buhari and Tinubu. Don't you have government before these people in a country like this? It's not about the worst election. It's not only APC that conducted the worst election. 2007, Obasanjo conducted the worst election, which the beneficiary election Yaradua. So this election that brought me to power is quite unfortunate. And he went ahead to move for electoral reform. No, he does not talk. He quit action. So since then, has anything changed? APC coming to power in Nigeria from 2015 is unmitigated disaster. And people are continuing to, praise them. I am not happy the way people praise this government. Sorry. If somebody will be suffering and you are saying government is okay, they are doing that. Go and check that person. He has no responsibility. If you have responsibility, pay your house rent, traveling on bad road, everything is security, you are paying for everything.
Okay,
I think it will be almost a responsibility to condemn any act of government. I don't like it supporting anybody supporting government. Government is punishing you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving your opinion on the stories that was discussed this evening. All right, I'm going to be reading out some of the WhatsApp messages before taking more calls. Our VOP YouTube family, I am seeing you all. Thank you so much for your messages. Yeah. Much. Okay, good evening, faithful, and my namesake Peter. APC, a designated terrorist group, has conducted the worst election since I started voting in 2007. Akpabio, who is meant to be in jail as the prof who rigged him, is serving jail terms. It's a huge sign of failed judiciary. Wike is a nuisance and wouldn't be taken seriously. GEJ needs to apologize to Nigerians for the two monsters. That's good luck, Ebele Jonathan. Faithful, was it not at the tractor launch that he introduced Alex as his classmate? Tinubu's mission is John 10 verse 10a. The coup rumor by APC is just a way to look for sympathy of the masses. If you believe them, I have an airport to sell to you at Wonderful. Good day. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Peter, for your take on this story that was analyzed this evening. It is worrisome that Nigerians have forgotten that they are living among their enemies, the Akbaoles and Papanla, which adds to the concern about the 152 trillion borrowed money. All right, so you didn't mention your name, but thank you for your message. Good evening, VOP. Ade from Lagos. When a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse or misuse is inevitable. Your president has always set a bad precedence. He is releasing drug peddlers, drug barons, murderers, kidnappers, bandits, and Boko Haram. People saying they have repented. I'm not surprised. These are brothers in crime. Remember, he has drug and certificate issues that he doesn't want the people to know about. Like they say, birds of the same feather flocks together, but he cannot free Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, he is sending police to intimidate peaceful and harmless protesters. Case study and SARS, bad governance protests, and now this. Instead of focusing those energy on Boko Haram and bandits ravaging the nation, no political will to fight insecurity because of 2027 elections gains. That is why Nigeria is a gangster paradise. Courtesy. Okay, President, it's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, that was a country. Thank you so much, Lekon from Lagos. All right, I can't read the second message. I'm really sorry. It's much. I have to read other people's messages. Good evening, Dr. Anosike, my journalist of the year, and Faith. Read my message in full. KO. Congratulations, Faith. Yesterday, Niger Delta State government said his citizens should protect themselves, saying that your security operative cannot protect you. Also, some months ago, the chief of defense staff said we should learn karate to defend ourselves. Okay, square pegs in round holes by a president, and Nigeria has turned to a gangster paradise, and nowhere is safe, and people are leaving their essential homes. Remember Benue, Kogi, Kwara, Plateau, etc. Courtesy, okay, President. No political will to fight insecurity because of 2027 election gains. This is what INEC and judiciary has forced down our truth. I'm not surprised. This is what you get when someone enters through the back door of INEC and judiciary. The question is, how do Nigerians get out of this nightmare? Out of this nightmare government rather. It's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Dayo from Lagos, thank you so much for your message. Good evening from Adeyemi Kamoru from Banana Island, Lagos. Peter Obi is a trader, not a leader. That is why his trade blame state governor can build seaport. Tinubu built like a seaport when he was governor. The doctor, okay. All right.
Read it. You read it.
Okay, he said the doctor is one bitter and extremely biased person. He is so emotional and he can't marshal his points and argue constructively. All right. Okay. Tinubu should give the tractors to his family. Tinubu should give Nigeria the name of the sponsor of terrorists in Nigeria. Sacking the service chief doesn't change anything. Larry PJ from Michigan. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, doctor. Isn't it possible for state or region to construct port? As many states are creating airports that is not viable, let region and states develop seaports. If we continue with this unitarian system of government and unitarian system of development, we are not ready to develop. Nigeria should reason outside the box and turn challenge to opportunity. Thanks, VOP. Elder Isaac from Idimo. Elder Isaac, thank you so much for your message. Greetings to you, sister in the studio. Greetings to you and Dr. Peter Anosike, Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. We all know Goodluck Jonathan, but who is Nyesom Wike? Who disorganized disorganized PDP that is working for APC? If not for Patience Jonathan, Wike will remain a shoe shiner. Wow. Wike wants Jonathan to come and pay homage to him and tell him his ambition that he wants to run for president, and things fall apart. Mr. Nobody is today claiming to be Mr. Somebody. If not for international airports and seaports, how many people will remain in Lagos? All these sycophants, are they not members of PDP? Mr. Godswill Akpabio, where belief-faced politicians are condemning PDP. The man that rigged election for him is now in the prison and he is working freely. The system that brought him to power, was it not corrupt? The truth remains, Nigeria is no practicing democracy but dictatorship. Let them release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, lady and Dr. Anosike. Please, Dr. Anosike, don't you think that the second service chiefs have something to do with the coup rumor? Thanks, Daniel from Oshodi. Doctor, do you want to say something about that? All right. Upon how Choma Innocent used to fight with Dr. Anosike, you still wish her happy birthday. You're a good man, Dr. Anosike. Of course, is going to wish her a happy birthday. Okay. The new Chief of Air Vice Marshal SK Aneke is from Udi in Enugu State. Congratulations, is my town man, Elder Dickin Owo Mafoloku Oshodi, Lagos. Okay, thank you, Elder Dickin. Good evening, VOP and good people of Nigeria. Ikenna from Ikorodu. For me, I will never die for Nigeria. God forbid it. For what the government is doing with terrorists and killers terrorists, I will not defend Nigeria. For the government, they are the reason Nigeria are bringing fake news. When the government cannot tell Nigerians the true nature of things, when Nigerians waiting for a long time, they will create the new news that will spread since the government put us in the dark. APC is good in hiding things. The government itself sometimes specializes in propaganda, news and story. God save Nigeria. Thank you so much, Ikenna, for your message. Good evening, VOP. Regarding the service chiefs, I like the way the president is treating Enugu State from Chief of Naval Staff to Chief of Air Staff, the state is really eating well. Shagu from Alawado. Thank you so much for your message. Dr. Peter Anosike, I greet you with 3 gunshots. 3 gunshots, no shoot pursue. You're more than a brave man. Even lion gets scared as you talk. May God keep keeping you. Afiego from Allah. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, VOP. It is not in the place of Akpabio to tell us if INEC has improved or not. The election that brought in this administration into power was shredded in election terrorism. I am completely ashamed of these dishonorable members of Nigeria rulership. Ikemba from Mafoluku, Oshudi. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, the doctor and Faith. I think changing the service chiefs is best known to the president, but it would have been better if the IGP is changed too, because the Nigerian police have been a mess under Egbetokun. Imagine what transpired between the police and Shawara yesterday. The IGP should be sacked too. Wasil from Amukoko. Thank you so much for your message. APC is the worst thing that happens to Nigeria. Stephen from Agor Palace. All right, thank you for your take. Tinubu has not told us the main reason why he changed the service chiefs. If it was because of security, why is he still keeping the incompetent IGP? Even the Oluyode he promoted to Chief of Defense Staff was not competent when he was Chief of Army Staff. There is more to this. Tinubu has not told us. Okay, I think that is the repetition of the message. Thank you so much, John from Ijaniki, for your message. Good evening, Faith and Dr. Anosike. Wike admitted on live TV that he's always under influence of substances, especially when talking in public. I want Nigerian media to boycott him. Tinubu changing service chiefs will not make any difference because the manufacturers of terrorism kidnapping are in government official. Chike from Apapa. Thank you so much for your message. Please, Mark, can you help me tell a doctor that I'm a writer and would like to work with him on a specific book? I'm working on it. Okay. We are talking about politics, but I'm still going to read out the message. It talks about the gathered challenges of the nation and the paramilitary institution. If he can make a submission for me, I'll be grateful, and how to reach him too. I'm 90% done with the book. I need some ideas from him also because I'm from Abia State, somewhere from Ibadan, Lagos. All right, thank you for your message, though we are talking about politics. Good evening. Just hearing your name, Faithful. You sound like Esther. Well done. All right. Thank you so much. My name is Faithful. Stanley from Okota, thank you so much for your message. The caller that called after Joval said, Wike will get old and not look the same. I hope the caller also know that good luck Ebele Jonathan looks younger since he left office. Sacking the 7 chiefs with no results. It's same, rinse and repeat. Okay, but you didn't mention your name. Thank you for your message. Good evening, Faith. The truth is all the political parties in Nigeria are the same. Even ADC is no different from PDP, APC and Labour Party. What we need is somebody that has human feelings, not party. For example, take a look at the Labour Party that some of their members got elected. How many of them are doing well today apart from Governor Oti? I think we should vote for someone who has human feelings, regardless in any political party the person is, not changing party. If we like, let us vote APC out come 2027 and vote Labour Party, PDP or ADC. We'll still have same or worse problem, except we vote in someone who genuinely have the people at heart. We will still keep lamenting. Okay, thank you for your message, but you didn't. Okay, that's Tony from Ikotu. Okay, you are going to tell us who you think has a genuine heart for the people. Okay, I don't think I'll have to read the second one because I have to read other people's message. Good evening, Faithfulness and Dr. Anosike. On issue of tractors, but that's one used for the purpose so saddened. Okay, but they are not used for the purpose so saddened. Agricultural problem is one of the major things needed to cushion problem of food in this country, but insecurity problem denied people that has passion for this work negatively. How I hope government should do something about it. Emilius from Ikotu, thank you so much for your message. Good evening, VOP. I agree with the notion that Mr. Nusik is very biased and emotional. Okay, Anya Bet Harry from Egbeda. All right, it's your take, it's your opinion. Thank you so much. Good evening, VOP and Dr. Nosike. Tinubu is a mess to all Yoruba race and the upcoming generations. You didn't mention your name. Please always leave your name. Oh my God, this message is much, but I'm gonna read one. Okay, Opekayinde from Ijego. I hope those who want Shore arrested are happy now, especially arrested that. Okay. Your messages are much. Wow. Thank you so much for your message. I'm gonna receive more calls and then we will be wrapping it up here on Recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Let us hear your take on the stories that was discussed this evening. Hello. Good evening.
It's Obina that they called back from a costume. Somebody said that in the Nigeria problem not start today, that Obasanjo also conduct worse election. I don't believe him. Government Obasanjo is far 100 better than the APC government of 10 years. Legacy of Obasanjo today, millions of Nigeria are working for legacy of Obasanjo, what they are benefiting. Let that person call and tell the whole world what the foundation that the Buhari laid, that Nigerians are benefiting today. That Nigeria suffered more. Buhari put Nigeria backwardness, straight back. Thank you. That's my opinion.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your take. You can call us on WhatsApp too via 0817-175-6338. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Please, sir, can you move away from the place you are? It's noisy.
Agree, doctor there.
Yeah, the place you are is noisy. Please shift a little.
You say?
Shift away from the place you are. It's noisy.
Oh, I'm closer to Express now.
All right.
I want to greet doctor there. Doctor always speak my mind. I always leave anything that I'm doing and I'll listen to doctor. He speak with wisdom.
Your name and location?
My name is Sinisa Bestman.
Okay.
I probably say Nigerian electorate is not very good for during the APC. I can't blame him. Let anybody that have interest, let them go and read the high intake win as in Senate president. How he take corrupt the person that read him to power is now inside cell. In fact, if they look for somebody to talk, somebody like him is not supposed to even open mouth to talk because it's everybody know about that one. And secondly, we can say Jonathan never tell him who him be. I not blame him now. Jonathan Jonathan can come power, give him go, let him become a governor. So now he's now proud to ask in your person way senior than person way the whole world know. He's now telling the person that everybody know that he not tell him. Tell him for what? Wait him be. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your take. This.
Give us good information about Wike. Wike was the one single-handedly that kept PDP in 2015 when PDP was dying.
But you didn't tell us
at the expense of his life. Buhari wanted to waste him, but he fought. All right, and kept PDP at bay. In fact, we thought that PDP was dead already. We were surprised that PDP bounced back. All to the credit of Wike. All those Atiku, all of them, they left Wike. All of them went to APC. But Wike stood and kept PDP. You are getting me? So for him to say that PDP is the oxygen of PDP. So the moment he hands off PDP, PDP is gone. So we should always attack those that are working. Wike is doing a lot in Abuja. We should praise him for that. We should not attack him. VOP. You people should.
You didn't tell us your name and you keep on lamenting and lamenting and lamenting. Dr. D wants, okay. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
Please move away from your radio set. Thank you.
Okay, faithfulness. How are you? This will be calling from Ikeda.
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the show.
I hope you're faithful to Anosike.
Oh, yeah, very faithful.
Anosike, can I hear you talk?
Good evening, sir.
Great, sir. I want to tell Wike and what do you call him, Senate president. There's nothing they can do to talk more than the Miyetti Allah. Have you ever heard of Miyetti Allah since Buhari left office? And their time will also come. We will not hear from them when this government is over. So they can talk and talk. They will be like Miyetti Allah later or Mama Daura. So we have seen all these things before. And for those people saying that Chief Anosike is somebody called from Banana Island, I thought that people that live in Banana Island have a better mental capacity. So although he might be there on visit, I don't think he's living there.
He might be living in the bus quarter there.
Yes, he should do better. He should do better. People living there have a better way of senses of judgment. Are very, 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 very wonderful. I don't know. I say he's on visit. And for somebody saying that week, go and check the Gowan 94 is still young, telling me that he is a wicked, 50-something years old man looking at 90 years. I beg. Good night and good day, Jared, and God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You just ignited the fire in Dr. Peter Anosike this evening. All right, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
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 I can hear you. Your name and location.
Hello.
Wow. I think it's Stanley calling back again, and yet you can't hear what I'm saying. I'm hearing you very loud and clear. Next time when you call, just go ahead and give your opinion. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and location.
I'm living is calling from Odo Cantonment.
All right, sir. Go ahead.
I greeted Dr. Anosike.
Good you too.
Doctor, good evening.
Good evening.
One of the issues is that they say, according to my Igbo adage that says that except when a child overfeeds, he always asks his father, how did you get the food? Never ask how the food came from. So most people always call to just give a necessary analysis. I don't even know whether they are seeing what is going on or they are not. So the doctor have done justice to, according to what is it called, Fabio, so-called Senate president. I won't blame him. He never dream of it. If it is a place that they do things accordingly, it should have not been a Senate president, because it's irregularity that brought him into power. He didn't contest primary, and also now he's a Senate president. So it's not his fault. So anybody is entitled to his own opinion. So that is my take.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for your opinion. This message says, Mr. Anosike, so good people sleep at night, why bad people stay awake?
That's true.
It said, Mr. Anosike, now your mouth, I first hear this one. No. The police now has a duty of entering houses and arresting anyone who aren't closing their eyes to sleep. All right, Mr. Anosike, the tractors are bulletproof and they are meant to climb the head of bandits. Who is this person? Never mention your name. Okay, if eventually the bandits captured the tractor, like you said, wouldn't it be good if the bandits start driving tractors? Well, it would be nice if they would drop their gun and drive tractors. Well, dropping their guns and going into farming, it's going to be really nice. Well, you didn't mention your name. Thank you so much for cracking us this joke this evening. Okay, good evening, VOP, Dr. Anosike. Okay, Tinubu is a mess to all Yoruba race and the upcoming generation. Fashala from Abaranje. Thank you so much for your message. I'm gonna be receiving just few calls before we wrap it up here, because our time is already fast spent. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, welcome to the show, sir.
James, please call back, give me a second. That man that called about before that true caller that you are asking him about his name.
Yes.
The man cannot mention his name because some other other radio station, they banned him. That is the man that used to attack Daliti. That man, he either Mr. Tunde or the other called him. That is the man. But all is well. You understand? No problem. We thank God. All of us are facing it. The man, that man, all of us facing it. So no problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling. And the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Tractor from Belarus bought with Nigerian money at inflated price. Tinubu don't finish Nigeria. All right. Thank you so much for your message. But I didn't. Okay. Peter. That's Peter talking to
you. Asked Mr. Dr. Nosike to respond to him. I wanted, how would you expect Dr. Nosike to respond to that type of careless talk? Allow that person. That's why, he's sneaking. He didn't mention his name. That's why he says the oxygen is the oxygen of PDP. You can see the type of person he is. He didn't want to mention his name. I am happy that Dr. Nosike doesn't waste his precious time answering replying that type of thing. Thank you. This is Peter from Missoula. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Peter, for your thought this evening. Thank you so much. Faith, please ask Anosike how I can get the tractor I need. What is this? Oh, so if you are interested in the tractor, please, it's not Dr. Anosike that has the tractor, it's the government. If you're interested, go. Oh my God. Okay, that's the guy who Mr. Anosike said the other day that if you check while he's putting up bedroom slippers. Okay, thank you so much for your input this evening. He said, Faith, I'm interested in the tractor because I can drive well. Oh my God. Doctor, so many Nigerians are speaking up that they're interested in the tractor. All right, we'll talk to the president to give you all one each. Okay, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. This is my last caller for today. Hello, good evening.
Hello, I'm Osike. This is Obi calling back.
Go ahead.
I want to ask the person that the weekend said the weekend is all oxygen of PDP. Chicken and egg, this one came first. Was it the park in Port Harcourt, Asabo? Who brought him out that made him local government chairman, made him governor? Is it not somebody that made him? I don't know how we ascribe omnipotency to our fellow human beings. And that is why Nigeria, we are the people that continue to praise our oppressors. They continue to praise the oppressors. That is why we are like this. You know my happiness. If the Nigerians are hungry, I will be the last person to be hungry. Let us continue to support our oppressors. It does not concern me. If you like, do anything you want to do, if I buy, I increase my price and sell. Does not concern me. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you very much. This is a typical Igbo man. He will increase his price. All right, Mr. Nosike, I need the tractor too. At least I can be driving it to work or market. Okay. Okay, the tractor will come. Okay, Almighty Wike, the lifeline of PDP indeed. A political nuisance. That's who Wike is. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much for your calls. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We've come to the end of recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I appreciate you all who joined us this evening. Thank you so much for the callers. Thank you so much, our YouTube family. I'm seeing all your chats and your comments. Thank you so much for the people that sent their messages on WhatsApp. Thank you so much for giving your opinion and joining in this conversation. We love you all and we wish to have you here always on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We are wrapping it up here right now. We've come to the end of this section. Doctor, thank you so much for staying here today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Nigerians. I remain your host, Faithfulness Woke. See you next week, Saturday.
In the mix.
This is the baddest DJ ever. Okay! DJ X.